Hello, everybody. I hope this is working at least somehow. So today I'm back with another Just Chatting. I'll probably just upload this on YouTube as well when I'm done. It's not going to be a long video. It's just something that has been on my mind for the last couple of days. What you see on the screen right now is the cover from one of my favorite bands. They're called Poets of the Fall, and one of my favorite songs from them has this quote in it. And the quote says, "Rumors seduce like fire." Now, why I'm talking about this? You probably know about the game Kingdom Come Deliverance that is about to be dropping the second installment, and somehow in the last couple of days it set the whole internet, social media, Steam forums, everything is basically on fire. And all of this is because of a couple of rumors and because of constant social war between what we could call woke and anti-woke, and it's a huge mess and everybody is talking about it. So sure, let me take my take on it as well, because why not? Now, for the perspective, the Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first one is set in medieval Bohemia, and it is made by Czech people. The Czech Republic is basically what used to be Bohemia, or at least the middle of Bohemia in the medieval times. The people behind the game are mostly Czech developers, with, of course, the controversial, or at this moment controversial lead Daniel Vávra. But he is no newbie if it comes to games. It's not that he has only Kingdom Come Deliverance under his portfolio, but he also made one of the legendary games, the first installment of Mafia. That was the phenomenal game in the Czech Republic and outside of it. It was based on books like Godfather. And for us as a kids, because the game came about 20 years ago, maybe even more than 20 years. I think the release was 2001, but I'm not sure myself. But around the time, and we as a kids, we didn't know much English. It was elementary school, I believe, for us. Or maybe it was the middle of high school. I don't remember. It's been a long time. However, it was the game completely dubbed with Czech voice actors, written by Czech people. It did has major success abroad, but also in our little country. And we loved it. But it wasn't without controversy. It was basically the same fate it had like most GTA-esque games that are promoting anti-heroes and that has like shootings in it. And at the time, media basically went after Vávra, like, you are promoting this violent game, and the kids will be like shooters and they will want to be gangsters and yada yada yada. You know how that is. And basically what Vávra did back then, just flipped them a finger. He didn't care. Now, as he went further, he released Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first one. And as the game was about to be released, then some people realized that you will be played as a Henry, son of blacksmith, and everything is predetermined. And there was a huge campaign like, why don't you have playable female characters? Why there is no character selection screen? Why I cannot play as a person of color? All of these. Basically, this time the woke people came after the game. Naturally, Vávra just flipped them a finger. I remember he even mocked them on Twitter with like the picture of Eddie Murphy in one of his movies when he like travels back to time, and said that after the pressure he'll be introducing this new hero. And there was Eddie Murphy, black guy in the medieval Europe-esque, because there is this movie like this. And basically it was just to provoke and to tell them what he thinks about them. Now, the thing about Dan is while he is usually based in his work, he is pretty hot-blooded. And whenever somebody criticizes game, he goes fight to the blood with them, right? Like, my opinions are just good, and basically he doesn't really behave. One could say he's a PR nightmare, but his work speaks for him because the games he's making were always quality games. And now we have all Kingdom Come 2 situation, and this time, as ironic as it is, the other extremist part of the spectrum came after him and after his game because they heard rumors, and let me just spell this for you, right? Because this is what this. So it's rumors. Now, word rumors here is very important because that's what it is. We don't know, the game is not out yet. But there are a lot of rumors that in the game there are like gay scenes and there is going to be a person of color, and somehow a lot of people took it as personal and now saying like how he betrayed them and how he is betraying freedom of speech and how he is bending the knee for... It's absolute freaking nonsense. For people who know this developer, we know that the game is going to be good. That's what matters. And whatever they put into the game, I have strong belief that it will make sense for the story, for the purposes. And what I hate about this is the most that a lot of these people, a lot of these trolls, they come from United States. They know nothing about medieval Europe. They know nothing about Bohemia. They don't care. They just want to see internet burn and then just want to lead their righteous, quote-unquote, righteous crusade against anything that they deem unworthy or woke or whatever. And it's just the same dumb freaking coin. One side of the coin you have the woke people, and the other side of the coin is just the woke, anti-woke people. In my opinion, just take this freaking coin and throw it in the toilet and flush it down. That's what people should do. Instead of just brainlessly accepting whatever you heard on Twitter in like one tweet. The game is going to be banned in Saudi Arabia because there is a game scene, and that set internet on fire. There are rumors that there is going to be a person of color in the Sigismund's army. Again, internet is on fire. I'm not going to comment on how close-minded and homophobic and racist these rumors are, and these slender quotes are. But even if you think about it, on the base level, without all of these prejudices from woke or anti-woke side, it's so stupid. Now, look at this. This is Kingdom Come Deliverance forum for the second game. It's in the state of the cesspool right now. Nobody is talking about the game in a sense like, I hope there will be this kind of thing. I hope they will introduce new weapons, new fencing styles, maybe some new types of armor, horses. Will there be like tournaments? Will there be like jousting? No. Everybody is talking about, I cancelled my pre-order because there is a gay black person. I renewed my pre-order because they said that there isn't, but I am still worried. And it just goes on. Look at this. Why is there a gay sex and black people? What the fuck is this title even? They should ban this right away. It's not even unnecessary, but it's also homophobic and racist. Now, did they fix the terrible combat? First legitimate question I've seen on this forum in the last 2 days. Steam out bunch of freaks that never play KCD. Yeah, I agree with that, but again, this topic is like just initiating even more flame. Vavra, just be honest, including Musa, was a requirement for ESG blah blah blah, Illuminati overlords are forcing everybody to be gay and all of this, like it's flat earth level at this point. Why is there a gay sex scene and blackies again? It's just the same freaking topic as is up there. Why? Why is it here? A suggestion to Warhorse. Seeing a large portion of the fan base is upset, blah blah, because you made Henry homosexual, blah blah blah. Nobody said this. Nobody did anything like this. You didn't even play the game. This is all just some freaking rumors. Unsolicited, unjustified, unproven, and they just go on. It's like perpetuum mobile running on shit. This is Daniel Vávra. This is what he said in his attempt to make things straight, but he didn't. He make everything worse. Not because what he said here would be bad, but because these people, these trolls, will always find a way to twist everything. Let me read it. The game is exactly what I want it to be. Good. Artistic freedom. That's what we need. Nobody told him what to do. He wanted to make a great game. We know he made Mafia. We know he made Kingdom Come Deliverance. If he made more games, I don't know. I'm not like a huge fan of this developer, but the games I know from him, I know to be good. I loved Mafia. I loved Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm probably going to love the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as well. So if he says that the game is exactly what he wants it to be, good. No one had tried to influence me as an artist, good, in any way. And anyone who knows me knows I wouldn't let them anyway. That's what I said. You would just flip them a finger. Every character in the game has a very clear reason to be where they are, which you'll understand when you play the game. Our goal was and still is to show life in medieval Bohemia as it easily could have happened and to tell an interesting story. Perfect. They nailed it in the first game. Odds are the second game will be just as great, if not greater. At the same time, it is a role-playing game, so it is purely up to the player what decision they make, and for all decisions they make, they are responsible for the consequences that correspond to the morals and social norms of the time. Of course, the trolls took this and said, well, look at this, he confirmed there are like gay people and black people and the whole Africa will be in Bohemia, blah blah blah, and again, just freaking rumors spreading. Now what this could mean is like if you murder people, you will be put into the jail. In the first game, if you murdered an inquisitor because you didn't like how he treated, I don't know what her name was, not Teresa, the other girl. What happened? You immediately got disowned by your father, you immediately got put into jail, hanged, and everything, because you cannot murder an inquisitor. That's the consequences of your action. So he isn't strictly saying, confirming or disproving these rumors. He's just saying that there are going to be consequences for whatever you do. Now, what is it you can do in the game? We don't know. Again, there might be gay sex scenes, there might be only straight scenes, there might be whole Africa. I don't know. My guess is good as anyone's. But my belief is that whatever is going to be in the game will make sense and it will still be a good game. Why I think this? Because of the portfolio of this developer, because of his past work, because I know what the great game Mafia was and how it put all of the Grand Theft Autos of the time in its pocket, because it was just so much better. I know how great Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 was. Maybe it wasn't the greatest role-playing game in the universe, but for me, as a Czech person, I felt like home in this game. I saw castles, I saw churches, I saw medieval homes of people, and I felt like, oh my god, this really is like how ancestors could have lived, and it was awesome. And the last paragraph. I don't want to spoil the plot. Good. The important events and the roles of some characters for anyone. So you have to see for yourself by playing the game. And then I strongly believe you'll agree with me. So we can take his word for it, but again, look at all of these monkeys. They don't want to take his word for it. They want to be angry. They want to have their righteous crusade. And trying to reason with them is like throwing a poop on the wall. It just sticks and creates the wall of shit. So all of this is stupid. Can we just stop this? Can we just play good games instead of trying to box everything into woke or anti-woke box? Because both of those ideologies are entirely stupid. Like you have extreme racism against everybody who is not white on the anti-woke side, and you have extreme racism against everybody who is white and straight on the woke side. And normal people with common sense and with more than 2 brain cells are somewhere in the middle, just watching the whole steam burn around them. This is absolutely stupid. I'm done. Just please use your brain, people.